Where the big opportunities, I think, lie will be in the sort of the core of the organization. So what I mean by that is how companies forecast what's happening with customers, with finance, with supply chain, and then how they optimize those resources. So I think that's where it's going to become quite transformative for a lot of organizations. So I think to get AI to scale, beyond the technology investments, what I'm seeing across the board is a bigger investment in upskilling colleagues across the entire organization. So these are things like literacy programs, digital skill programs, so that business leaders that really understand how businesses operate are now becoming much more AI literate. I think every company has elements of tech debt, right? So I think for organizations generally, it's how they move to a much more modular, almost like Lego-like ecosystem and infrastructure, because I think that gives you both flexibility and agility to move very quickly and adapt with the evolving technology landscape. I think that goes back to my earlier point, actually. So that idea of modularity, because it then allows you to kind of assemble best of breed sort of technology capabilities and the ability to interoperate so that one component can work with another component and very quickly create sort of customer outcomes or supply chain outcomes, for example, in a more cost-effective manner. I think control is a really interesting point. I think the general theme is how do you help business leaders understand their role in making sure the data is accurate, it's governed well, and it's going to drive value. Because I think historically it's always been left to technology teams or data teams, but actually the real value unlock with AI is when the business understands the value of it and the business cares about it and then commits to making sure it's high quality and well governed. And there's probably two components. One, very much focused on the business outcomes you are going to try to achieve and map that back to what does that mean to the infrastructure. And the second one, think very thoughtfully around the agility you're going to need as an organization to both understand what's happening in the customer landscape, but secondly, adapt and react to what's happening to that customer landscape. And that's the second, probably quite critical component part.